Alright, for this video sizokhuluma factorization. It's still introduction to factorization, but for now sizokhuluma the second guy on the list, the difference of two squares and the sum and difference of two cubes. So we dealt with this one, so I'm gonna scratch it out. Nangabe uyimisile this lesson, please check out the description box below this video. Uzothola a link to this video bese ungayibukela nje, yabona, nangabe uyimisile. But then for this video sokhuluma the difference of two squares and the sum and difference of two cubes. Let's take an example. Let's say x squared minus 16. Okay, angizosikhuluma ngani the difference of two squares or the sum and difference of two cubes. So asenze so, asidile ngama-squares kuqala, ngama-squares kuqala. It's what? The difference of two squares. The difference of two squares. So ama difference of two squares always is presented as a binomial, and each term in the binomial, each term of the binomial is over a perfect square. A perfect square, it's a number okhona ngingathini ozoduma uyifaka under a square root ikunikeze a number, a whole number kanje. So ama perfect squares esiwaziyo, it's 4. Square root of 4 is equal to 2. 4 is a perfect square. Square root of 16 is equal to 4. 16 is a perfect square. Nangabe well, so on and so on. Let's start another one. Square root of 25 is 5, so on and so on. But then uma ngabe ubona a binomial and the difference in between, and then we have ukuthi each term is squared. Even x squared is x squared ilo kanje uyi perfect square ngoba nangizo apply square root ku x squared ngithola what? Ngithola x, so okay, in order to solve amalo kanje ama difference of two squares, into kwamele uyenze la ukuthi kwamele uma uzosolve ama difference of two squares uzoba na 2 yama brackets as a result. One bracket is over positive, another one is over negative. And it doesn't matter ukuthi le bracket is positive up and then this negative one, it's the first one. It doesn't matter, the order ayihluphi kangako. Just when into important kwamele yazi ukuthi one bracket is positive, another one is negative. The difference of two squares we solve so, okay, uthola the square root of the first term and the square root of the second term. The square root of x squared is x. Now x uzongena on each bracket. I'm sure x is the first term, so komela occupy the space less. And then bese uyazibuza ukuthi what's the square root of the next term? Then the square root saka 16 ubani? 4. So 4 uzongena la, 4 uzongena la. Then so isolvile kanjalo, okay, a difference of two squares. Okay, let's start another one. It's y squared minus 64. Okay, going to continue on the previous example. A difference of two squares always produces what? Two brackets. And then check something now. The difference of two squares inside the bracket uthola ama binomial. Uthola ama binomial. The difference of two squares produces two brackets, one positive, one negative, and lama factors waleyo difference of two squares aba ama-binomial, ne? So asibuye lana singathi one bracket minus another bracket, it's positive. What's the square root of y squared? It's y, ne? What's the square root of 64? Oh my god, it must be 8. Yes, it's 8. So it's 8 and 8, ne? Square root of y squared, it's y and y, and then the square root of 64, it's 8. So isolvile kanjalo, okay, ne? So in summary, I'm a difference of two squares ngathi, let's say a, it's the first term, and then b, it's the second term, ne? Both squared, ne? The answer ozoyithola, it's always this: two brackets, one positive, one negative. The first term is the square root of ngathi, the first term inside the bracket kuzoba the square root of the first term, of the first squared term, and then on the second bracket it's the same answer as on the previous bracket, ne? And then b ngathi, the second term inside the bracket is the square root of what? Of b squared, which is b. Always we solve so, ne? Ama-difference of two squares solve so. Bese ke omunye umntwana angabuza mhlambe athi, how about x squared plus 16? Yena kana answer this thing lena, bheka nangabe una two squares, ne, with a positive sign in between, it's what we call a prime expression or a prime number, ne? I factorizate this one. That's why I see a difference of two squares. A difference of two squares, not a sum of two squares. We don't have a sum of two squares. So I solve it. So I'm a difference of two squares we solve so. Okay. Eh? Okay, as focus on my cubes. As in my cubes game man. Okay. So now my cubes game man, you know. Sum and difference of two cubes. Ekalen besnani besnama squares angisho, which lena ayisolveki this one in a solution, ne? Okay, manje sodila ngani ngama cubes ke manje, ne? A cube, a typical example kuzoba ile a cubed, asiqale ngiloka nge-difference iqala, minus b cubed equal to, okay, lena iyafana ne-difference of two squares but slightly different nyana, so ne, in a slight difference nyana nje kuphela, ne? Okay, asusakhumbula ku-difference of two squares besenjani, besithatha ama square root. So kuma difference and sum of two cubes sithatha what we call a third root, ne? A square root is something efana nalena, asithi mhlawumbe under the square root is na 4 answer kuzoba ubani, kuzoba 2. A third root is something so, third root, ne? Typical third root kungaba ulokanje, kungaba u8. Now uthatha i-calculator yakho, check this out, uthi shift, we have a third root la, ne? I just hope ukuthi uyayibona nayo, sine third root la, ne? Nangabe usebenzisa i-casio, third root yakho uzoyithola la, 8 equal to 2, ne? It's equal to 2. Okay, a third root of a cubed is what? A third root yaga a cubed, it's a, ne? Okay, the sign, ngathi nama signs la asebenza so, okay. This bracket is over minus ne. On the first bracket uzoba ne binomial, on the second bracket kuba yi trinomial. A trinomial in a 3 terms, a binomial in a 2 terms. On the difference of two squares bisiba nani na 2 yama binomial, but go kuma cubes bisiba na 1 binomial bracket and a trinomial bracket ne. Okay, at that root of b cubed ubani b ne, bese ke ama signs wale trinomial bracket kuzoba plus and plus ne. This minus izoba preserved on the binomial bracket ne. Always, not only on this problem, always kuma cubes I behave as so ne. Now we solve. Nangabe une difference of two cubes, the binomial izoba ne negative sign, and then the trinomial wonke lama sign azoba positive ne. Bheka, this term yale trinomial, it's the squared of lo a lo. Uthatha lo a yama square ubhale answer la, and then uyabuya uthatha lo b lo yama square uzoba i-answer yala ne, uzoba i-answer yala. Bese ke this middle term uyithola ngokumultiplya lo a nalo b, so i-answer kuzoba a b ne. For the difference of two cubes, this is the way yokuthola amalo kanje ama factors wakhona ne. So for the sum of two cubes, i-answer yakho kuzoba wait for it, kuzoba a, so the first bracket kuba yini binomial, the second one kuba trinomial ne. The third root of a cubed ubani a, and then bheka the sign is over preserved in alana khona, so about plus the cubed root of b3 bani is b ne. Lana kuzoba okay, ama signs wale trinomial kuzoba minus plus ne. So a lo also siyam square just like on the previous example kuzoba a squared. Kule trinomial the third term kuzoba b squared, and then on the middle term kuzoba a times b, answer kuzoba ubani ab. Yafana na this one, just then kwamele umind ama signs, yabona, uzomind ama signs. Nangabe ithi plus, this sign ibanjani iba negative. Nangabe udila nama difference of two cubes, on the trinomial bracket the middle term is okera a positive sign ne? So yeah, this is how to do ama difference of two squares and the sum and difference of two cubes. So now we enjoy this video, just leave a thumbs up and then catch the next videos. Yeah, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more. Bye bye.